Good morning and welcome back to Chraetor Creative, where creative minds come together. I'm your host Robert and I'm glad to have you here with us. So obviously we're continuing our playthrough of Elden Ring with the Elden Lord of Decay build. It occurred to me that I needed to swap out what exactly I'm wearing. Oh, but that puts me at a heavy load. So I think that means we need to put a point into endurance, if we can. I don't think that's going to be enough, so what we'll do for now is we'll go back to the Clean Rot Knight helm. However, we're going to switch to... We're going to be switching headgear as fast as possible. I really don't know if rushing right through the game like this is the best choice. It's kind of like when you're playing D&D. Rushing through an area is not necessarily always the best. Like, it's sometimes good to take times to use perception, use insight, use investigation. Like, you gotta just take your time, or at least that's how it works in 5e. Who knows how it's gonna be in 1 D&D? Like, they might trivialize all of that. I certainly hope not. But just because I hope not does not mean that I don't think so. Like, I could definitely see that being the way things go. So many carriages destroyed. Yeah, they don't hold up nearly as well as they used to. You're about to die anyways. I know, sometimes I kind of wish that with Dungeons and Dragons they did the damage over time with poison damage like that. So that's actually something that I'm kind of hoping does pop up in this 1 D&D 6th edition 5.5, whatever it is. Like, for all the stuff they're doing that seems to be wrong, at least to me seems to be wrong, I'm hoping they're getting at least some of it right. See, I already know this dragon's just gonna run away. There we go. Good morning, welcome. Glad to have you here with us. Alright, now it is time to continue. I swear, it seems like more often than not, I'm sneaking in the back door. That's what she said, anyway. That's an extremely delayed counterattack. Down you all go. Down with all of you. See, I wish you could do this with whips in 5e. Like, I have a character that, what I like to do is, he, fights with two-handed weapons. Or with two weapons at once. And, he likes to use the rapier and the whip. He'll use the whip to make a first attack and then step in to make a follow-up with a rapier. Oops. Dang, look at that. Even the Knights of Lindell aren't holding up. Like, and they're normally really a tough fight. Like, they're a high CR challenge. Let's see, where am I even trying to go from here? Yeah, I gotta go up this way. Okay. Just keep going. For having just ridden right by them, you would think that they would have aggroed on me. Like, they were getting up as if they were aggroed. But no. And I want to say, it's a really nice touch that when you get near these guys, you can actually hear them playing their music. That is something that I really appreciate about them. Yeah, going down that way is not an option. So, back this way we go. And they can all go down. No, get back. Yeah, I have to say, for being a build that's not optimized for damage really, and for being a New Game Plus Plus, New Game Plus 2, however you want to say it, I'm actually not doing too bad, although it's not like I'm very far into it yet either. There's still plenty of bosses that or not bosses, plenty of, I mean bosses too, but just plenty of enemies in general that I'm sure will be difficult. I do like that I just got the Knight's Greatsword. I'm not sure if I've gotten that one before. Obviously, we're not switching weapons. I've got plenty of stuff, but I do want to see. Let's see. Why is, I don't understand. Curved swords, whatever. Piercing swords, thrusting swords, whatever you want to call them. I do have Knight's Greatswords, they're just... Well, those things call them Greatswords, but those are actually the Colossals. Okay. So I'm completely wrong. I have lots of Knight's Greatswords. Thank God I'm not using the optional rule for encumbrance. Like, encumbrance would be really bad for me. Like, really, really bad. But I have such a hoarding problem. And up here, I've got those two tree sentinels. And really, I don't think they're very... I don't think you can really take them on two at a time, at least not with my skill level. I have to draw them out one-on-one, and then I can do it. Like, I don't even have to heal in between. Their resolve is very low, I have to say. Like, it should definitely... They should not just give up the chase. And they also don't pay much attention. Like, there's no reason the other tree sentinel should not be participating at this point. Ow. Yes, I must remember that you have reach as well. Probably greater reach. There we go. Oh, that sucked. Okay. Maybe if I can start off with that move to surprise him from behind. It might draw both of them, though. But that could be interesting. I have to remember, I'm not a barbarian. 5e barbarians, they can tank pretty much anything and never die. That is not me. Like, I'm definitely not at the never die stage. Although I have to say, starting out that way made a big difference. Ow, that hurt. I jumped right into his shield, basically. However, I definitely had a much easier time on that fight. Why do you have to come way down here? Oh, just enough to make Scarlet Aeonia not work. We must run this way. Come back to my arena. Oh, really? Okay, fine, I'll fight you here on the stairs. Although I'm a little worried about knights shooting at me. There we go. How much do you guys give? Only 66,000. I have to say, that's a little bit of a disappointment. Like on New Game Plus Plus, I would think they would be giving more. I guess it's just like in D&D though, you keep fighting harder and harder monsters, and because what you need to level up increases so much, Like it doesn't even seem to register or matter. My equip load goes up by 1 with that. Let's see, I don't know if that's enough. Like, I might have to go up a couple of levels for it to matter. No, it's just enough. So with that, my defense against everything except fire is better. And I get an extra bonus when I cause that poison. So that's pretty good. Let's see, I already know what's about to happen, so... I mean, at least I know that, strike damage, I think, is what we call it here. We don't go with bludgeoning. But, like, I think strike damage deals good damage against the gargoyles. I do think they're going to be my hardest fight here, though, because they're not going to be poisoned, they're not going to be scarlet rotted, and they're not going to be bled. So, like, everything that my build does not affect them. And, like, I know that'll be an issue with other things, like, Radagon won't be bled. Okay, not a big deal. I've still got the poison, and I've still got the scarlet rot to help out. Like, yeah, the bleed damage is definitely a big bonus, but is not necessarily required. Although that's definitely going to be a rough fight. Ow, that hurt. This feels very cheesy. I don't think he was supposed to fall in the hole. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen at all. That felt kind of cheesy, I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't even intentional. Although I guess it's good to know if you're going through on a you decided to start over on a new game rather than New Game Plus, and you're like, he's too strong, I need a way to get around him. And you don't just want to run. Because, yeah, I didn't realize that he would just get stuck in a hole. Seems like they would have taken care to be more careful with their programming of him, seeing as they have those holes all around him. Let's see, I know Undead are another, I'm sure they don't bleed. I don't think that they're hit by poison, but my Scarlet Rot spell should still hit them at the very least. Are they targeting me? No, they're not targeting me. That one is. Not cool, dudes. Not cool. But golems, they're another one, just like the, just like the gargoyles, golems are going to be super rough. Now, for those of you who don't know, though, this boss is actually super easy to kill with the right spell. And here's why. You can see he's completely unaggroed. And Poison Mist does not aggro an enemy. And he takes so long to activate. I just can't get a break. Not that it matters much, because, I mean, he's going down, no problem. Between the poison, the Scarlet Rot, like, there's not much that really holds up to that, except for those things that are immune to the status conditions. I don't even know why I'm wasting time using my flasks when I'm about to heal. Well, not heal, rest. Which does heal. I have to say, I don't necessarily think that I've chosen the best fashion for this build, but the clean Rot Knight armor is decent. The helmet definitely is lacking in the fashion department. And the weapons stand out against the armor because of their different colors. Yeah, morning by the way. Yeah, the dual whips with poison and bleed combined is extremely strong. I hadn't expected it to be quite this good, but I'm pretty much blowing through everything. I definitely strongly recommend it if you're looking for a different kind of build to try. Although you'll definitely feel weak against certain enemies, golems and gargoyles, for example. I know better than to try to approach him from the front. Get back here. Although, I should point out, if you are going to use a build with dual whips and poison, I do suggest having a dagger as an optional weapon for if you want to crit, because I definitely feel lacking anytime I stun an enemy and it's like, cool, I should be able to crit. I'm really bad about remembering to switch the weapon in my hand, though. But here, this one should take a while because... oh, I guess not. I know it's immune to the poison and the bleed and stuff, so I figured it might be a bit, but apparently it's got, like, no health. See, I suppose I should go up and get that seedbed curse. I still have to decide whether I want to use the Dung Eater's ending or Fia's ending. I've done the main three, so now it's time to check out some of the others. And as far as the Mending Rune of Death ending, I simply don't have the kind of intelligence I would need to make that work on this build. Nope, didn't make it. Oh, I didn't die though. I don't know how I didn't draw those dogs aggro just now. Oh, I know exactly where I'm at. I don't want to be here, really. One second, dude. I feel like I'm being picked on. Oh, I timed it poorly. And he climbed on top of my safe haven. That's just not right. See, it's not like it's super powerful. It's not like that was an easy fight. Oh, sad day. I'm about to lose Melina, aren't I?
Thanks for bringing me to here, and thus I shall depart. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent. I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have, I have.
I guess the fact that she's still wishing me luck tells me she at least forgives me for becoming the Elden Lord of Chaos or Frenzied Flame or whatever it was. Oh, there's 3 of them here? I knew that there was 2. Oh, this is unpleasant. No. Somehow I lived. Okay. Oh. That's not cool. I know where I am. Take my anger out on you. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. That's why I had to take my frustrations out on the other night. It's like, fine. I accept what happened. Kind of. But I'm gonna kill you for what your friends did to me. Ow. Don't be so rude, I'm only trying to kill you. I hear the noise that tells me there's a beetle, but I don't see the beetle. I guess I can't hit the hand from that angle. Alright, and it looks like I don't have a choice but to go back through that boss. So I'll at least activate easy mode. Actually, how much health does that thing have? That thing has a ton of health. Let's see, trying to remember how to get out of here. Not this way. Up this way? Maybe? See, actually looking at it this way might take me back to, well, not back to, but up to a Crucible Knight. And I'm definitely not equipped for that. Yeah, Crucible Knight. Okay. But we're back on the main road. So I know how to get back from here. I think. Alright, now I just have to be smart and not aggravate all the knights at once. Ow. Why you gotta shoot me with electric arrows, dude? I'm only killing your buddy. Okay, this is BS. You know, I've never actually used the Dragon Knight Kristoff summons. I've considered it, but I've always ended up with a different one that was better for the build. Based off what you just said, I'm assuming he's not all that great. Okay, go get my runes back. And then kill the archer. Like, I probably shouldn't be greedy, but the archer keeps offending me. Where is the archer? Okay, I guess he gets off. Okay. No, it's not worth the effort. I'm just gonna kill myself going after him. One day I will get my revenge, but today is not that day. I'll kind of get it. I'll kill his buddy. That'll make me feel a little better at least. See, one-on-one's not even an issue. Like, they barely have any kind of opportunity to even respond to what I'm doing. And I have semi-decent range. They really do, it's brutal. Let's see, I think they're, if I remember correctly, back behind me, right? Yeah, back on this side. That spell is absolutely horrible in PvP, but it actually works pretty well in PvE. As long as you time it right. Go away, Cujo. It's still kind of weird to me that his body's here, but you fight him as an invader back at the actual round table. Well, the new round table hold, because I guess this is technically the actual one. Oh, seeing this reminds me, I should probably collect all those and go hunt down the items they unlock. I don't think I've ever found all of them. Yeah, you get to keep the map. You don't get to keep all the sites of grace, but you get to keep you can see the entire map. You also get to keep all the like the smithing stone and glowwork bell bearings. You get to keep your runes and golden runes and armor and weapons and stuff. Really, all you lose are the key items. The key items and then the specific spots of grace. So like you can see on my current map, you can still see where all the areas are, you just don't have a way to fast travel to them. Oh, the abductor virgins. They're another one that probably are super unpleasant to fight with this build. I hadn't thought much about them, but I can't poison them, I can't scarlet rot them, and I can't bleed them. To be fair, they're kind of unpleasant to fight with any build, though. Alright, now to slip back past the abductor virgins and make my way to the top of the fortified manor. No, go away. You don't want to abduct me. Alright, we made it. For now. I definitely appreciate being able to hit those dogs from a distance and not letting them get close. I really wish we had a better explanation for, other than just fan theories, on why there's 2 round table holds. It's a very odd design choice, and as far as I know, there's no in-game lore that explains it. And I really want an explanation. Now, since you're asking about the maps, I'm assuming that you probably haven't completed the game yet, Elaine? See, do I still... Okay, I do still have a lantern, I just haven't been using it. Well, if you're looking for a fight before finishing the exploring, you can definitely still defeat the Elden Beast and continue on the current game. It'll ask you if you want to start New Game Plus, and if you tell it no, it'll let you keep exploring, and you can always start it again, or start the New Game Plus from the Round Table Hold. But yeah, I would definitely, before starting New Game Plus, make sure you find everything you want to look for, since you can't fast travel and you have to go re-find everything, basically. Yeah, that's always sucky. I didn't realize at first either that it changed. I wonder, can you get that big spiked club thing? It's my first time actually paying enough attention to realize that some of them don't have sword spears. Well, this should be fun. This will be another difficult fight, based off the inability to status affect the golden shade. And how very violent he is. Come on, you shouldn't be able to reach that far. Makes no sense. I mean, his battle axe is huge, but it should not have more reach than my whips. Like, whips are specifically reach weapons. There we go. Oh, I guess I should probably use those before I lose them. Oh, let's see. I guess we're going back into decks again. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with that. It's funny you mentioned the snail, because in all reality, I would like the Godfrey and the Godskin duo, but I'd also like it if we could summon the spirit snail and then it just brought out random creatures to fight for you for a short period of time before switching, like when you're fighting Renala. That could be pretty cool and would add a nice, interesting bit of chaos. Huh, it never once got poisoned or bled. I wonder if the Black Knife Assassins are immune to that. No, I think when we get the DLC, we'll probably see new summons and all kinds of cool stuff. Come on now, let me... Rude. That hurt, but it was worth it. He's rotted. Ow. Get back by this thing for the... Yep, just gonna stay back here where he can't hit me with his stupid attack. Did they patch out his explosion for the second stage? Because I don't... That didn't happen.
The Earth Tree Ward we are. None clever deeds shall be met.
He got so much tinier and so much more messed up. Like, looking at him, I feel bad that he was a struggle. Yeah, yada yada. Hurry up. Although I guess I should probably use these again.
Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you will follow.
See, another summon I think that could be cool is Okina's followers, because I think they're also used by the spirit snails in that cave. See, given the music here, I feel like we should be seeing merchants. Maybe some of the ones that got spared from being forced under the capital of Lendell. Because it sounds like their music being played. Nope, don't quite have the reach for it. Oh. I don't need it, but since I'm right there anyway. Bye, guys. Don't mind me. We're just gonna go this way. It's not running away. It's a tactical retreat. Now, when it comes to exploring, something I've never done is I've never actually looked back this way, but I've been told that there's actually some stuff back here. I always just go directly up the stairs. But I was informed that that's the wrong choice, so we're gonna see what it is that's back here. Apparently a lot of dogs. That would have been nice of my buddy to warn me about, because that's something I would have liked to have known. I might not have come exploring back here if I knew there was dogs. Oh. Cool. Give me enough space to heal so that I can fight you, you jerk. Okay, now that I know that there's that, but he was guarding something. So I have to go see what it is that he's protecting, along with what looked like one of the bigger dogs. Oh, I have to make my way all the way back down there? That sucks. See, there's gotta be a faster way, right? Probably from there. It's probably a little faster to fast travel and then make my way back up. Okay. I don't know, maybe might not be any faster. I've already done a dragon build. That was my first playthrough on this account, but I didn't get to use the Dragon Crag Blade or the Bolt of Grand Sax. I almost want to be able to use those. So maybe if I get my dex high enough by the time I'm through this, I'll actually use those. Do a second dragon playthrough. The first one I focused mostly on dragon breaths. I think if I do it again, I'll do a dragon cult playthrough using lightning spells. Why? Why are there so many of you? Down you go, you. Was he really just gonna lay there? Perfume bottles. That's not even something that I use or want. That was not worth almost losing my runes for. There's another one here. Another two here. For beast blood. Were they chopping up a dog? Okay, so there is a little bit more exploring to do right there than what I've done, but I don't know that it was actually worth the time to do that. I don't think it was. Oh, I hit him. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna fight the Fell Twins. And after taking them on, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. If you insist, I will kill you. But I was going to let you and your horse live. Okay, just murder hobo you. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure I can take him out in one go with Finley. Oh yeah, they're not even tough. Like, Rollo should not have lost to these guys. And I'm assuming that's why they have his ashes, is they had to have defeated Omen Killer Rollo, and like, he shouldn't have lost to them. That's all I've got to say about it. Like, if they weren't worth losing to and having your soul captured by. Although it does make me wonder if maybe they're Hexblade Warlocks, because I know they can shoot the golden aborted fetus thingies that you can get from Morgott, and they've captured his soul, which is kind of like the Hexblade creating a Wraith servant. I don't know, I hadn't thought about it that way, but maybe. Maybe. Alright, anyway, like I said, now that we've got through that, I guess climb up to the top of the tower for a nice view and to activate Morgott's rune. And then that'll give us a good place to start out next time for searching the going into those and making our way up into the mountaintops. I say for the view, but to be honest, as foggy as it is, I don't know how much we'll actually get to see. I mean, we do at least get to see the top of the Divine Tower itself. Let's see, what direction is that? So that's up by the Church of Repose. Probably looking right in there or right there, with the church just out of view. Oh, actually, I think we're looking right there, because I think that's the gap right there that we're looking at, so we can't actually quite see to the mountaintops. That's the Forbidden Lands, no doubt. Yeah. Obviously, there's the Erd Tree. So you actually don't get to see too much from this tower, do you? So yeah, if I was to guess... Oh, that's part of the wall. You can kind of see the roots, the outskirts of Lindell's outer wall, and like that open field there, that's got to be where like the merchant is and the skeletons and the deathrite bird. That's just the Erd Tree itself. Okay, there we've got a couple of towers. Let's see, is one... That's a big, long, broken bridge in front of that one. So that's gotta be the... Oh, maybe not. I was thinking it was Godric's tower, but I'm facing right towards it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's Godric's tower. The other one, if I'm facing that way, Divine Tower of Liurna. Okay, so that's the Liurna Tower. That's where we'll find Ronnie's body. That's the Limgrave one, which has the best view. That's gotta be Caelid's Tower. Yeah, Divine Tower of Caelid. The only other option, there's a small chance that it's the isolated Divine Tower, but I don't think that that's what that one is. Yeah, because I think the isolated one from where I'm at, I'd have to be facing like that. So I might be able to see it from here. Yeah, I don't think we can. That's too bad. I mean, you can see a lot of them, though. But yeah, from this exact location, we're missing out on a lot of the mountaintops. I think we're just catching the edge of them because the Forbidden Lands, first part of it, there's the gap. Oh, maybe the Forbidden Lands is down there, actually. I don't know. Alright, anyways, I've wasted enough time here at the end trying to check out the stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and end it. We've got a good spot to start out for next time. We can go up into the Forbidden Lands and start on the mountaintops of the Giants. Shout out to Elaine for tuning in, and to anybody else that came in. You guys are awesome. Hit the like and subscribe if you liked it and want to see more of it come up. There's usually a couple of streams a week at least. You can also catch D&D live streams on Tuesday nights here. Anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see you next time.